Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I freaking haven't been on. YouTube been a little wacky with my channel ever since doing this kind of stuff. I mean, I've been watching Amber Heard and Johnny. I'm telling you, oh my lord, she is such a bad actress. I swear to God, bad actress. Oh my God. She's oh God. I've got to see one. Sorry. Mm. Now I have to go back. Be right back. Oh. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I've been watching this person called Darth N3WS. It's supposed to be Darth News, I guess. And it's titled TikTok versus Amber Heard. Post Testimony Ultimate Collection, Part 1. If you go to around 25 minutes and 19 seconds, you can see a clip of her doing a part or being a character or whatever in a movie. And tell me if she isn't acting the same as she's been acting on the stand. Where's that TV? Gonna rewind it a bit and see what you think.
So, tell me what happened. He was homeless and sick. And I was walking home from the bar talking on my phone. And then he just came sprinting towards me. I mean, not running, sprinting.
Even says sounds like he's on the stand.
Maybe he was running from someone or after someone. The last time I saw him, he was still out there going crazy. Drugs, maybe.
Tell me, does that not remind you of her on the stand? How she's been acting? I mean, come on. I mean, goddamn, this tablet freaking 26%. Come on, charge. Might as well use the switch. There's a lot of them. Use yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my YouTube? There we go. I was on the clue. I'm sorry, Carl. And she's constantly doing this with her mouth, and in her nose. That's what crackheads do. Because they need a fix. I have to sign in. On. The wrong password. Excuse me, one second. Right. There we go. Come on, load. There's a lot of things in this one video that makes you wonder about Amber on the stand. Ads.
Such a baby, it was barely a hit. I met the boy in the 6'4", measurements was in the 6. I like the side of the pit, girl. I just got horny and ripped. He got me horny and ripped. Like I just walked out the.
Stop that. I don't know Amber Heard personally, so I can't.
This is part 2. It says part 1.
Let's get one thing very clear. I don't have.
No. Let me go to my library and find them all. Oh, there was this one. The funniest impressions. Oh my god. This one's good too.
Didn't you?
I didn't want anything and I didn't get anything.
You wanted Mr. Duff's money.
Didn't get it, wasn't interested in it. I loved Johnny, that's why I was with him.
You wanted praise for donating the money, right?
That's incorrect.
You wanted good press.
In general, one does want good press, yes.
You wanted to seem altruistic publicly.
Wasn't my interest. My interest is in my name and clearing my name, and
You wanted to remind everyone of your claims of domestic violence against Mr. Depp, right?
no, I wanted to move on with my life.
You wanted to make those claims seem believable.
They are believable. They were
You wanted
believable.
them to be seen. You wanted to be seen, as a noble victim of domestic violence.
I have never wanted to be seen as a victim.
This is
Nor
what
have I ever
Amber
called
messes
myself
up.
one.
I never wanted to call myself one. But yeah, she calling herself one.
You have not yet donated the money that you won from the divorce settlement to charity. Correct. I have not donated that money yet. Isn't it true that you have not yet donated the money that you won from the divorce settlement to the charity that you claim to have done? That is incorrect. I pledged that money to charity. Yeah, that's not the question I asked you.
It's a yes or no. Did you pay it in full?
Well, I could not fulfill it because my ex.
They're talking about the pledging.
I pledged.
Miss Heard, you are testifying that this exact specific thing happened.
You are falsely misrepresenting what I said.
In the actual testimony, you specifically.
I don't remember.
Hold on. Gotta find it. This one's funny.
All right, Miss Heard, let's do this again. Now, you said you used something for the bruises. What is it you said you used?
I use a bruise kit.
Whoa! Even the lawyer. Look at the lawyer's voice.
A bruise kit. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Man. Just a nice little slow pitch softball in there for me. Okay. Well, I'm swinging. Miss Heard, you're an actress, which you stated earlier very pretentiously. So then you're aware that a bruise kit is something used to create bruises in film and theater. Correct?
But not a bruise kit. It's a theater makeup kit, a color correction kit. But I call it a bruise kit.
Ah.
Wow,
I didn't mean
trying to
say
cover
that.
her ass
Call it a
there.
bruise kit. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting thing to call it. Your Honor, I'll just
Wow, Amber. Oh. Amber, you're just a box that gives on giving. I mean, and I was watching Popcorn Planet yesterday. Where's Popcorn Planet? Popcorn Planet. Oh, Bougie. Oh, she's good. Loading. Probably ad.
That we can look at with our own eyes. She thinks that she.
We're gonna start from the beginning.
Tis the season for non-drowsy simple relief from over 200.
Why count down if you're gonna say no?
Day
Can't,
after day.
video will play after the ad.
Then Clarence and clear.
Can we fast forward this?
Of premium Mexican flavors makes your day the best day.
That's also good.
Mother of sauce.
Hold on your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because we knew the cross-examination was going to be bad, but I didn't realize that Camille was going to strap Amber to the other end of a broomstick and just wipe the floor with this girl. I've been saying this was going to be bad. You heard me. I've been saying this is going to be bad, but oh my God. It's bad. Personally, I thought at first that they would kind of lull Amber into a sense of security with like easy questions the first 10 or 15 minutes and then do a
Nope.
sharp turn to get some kind of emotional reaction from her, you know, to show the difference between her portrayed baseline and who she actually is. That is not what happened. Camille shows no mercy. Camille went in hard. Camille said justice for Johnny Depp. Let's roll the tape.
The end of Amber Heard's
You know exactly
career.
why Mr. Depp won't look back at you, don't you?
I do.
Oh my God! He promised you he would you would never see his eyes again. Isn't that true?
We're back,
I don't recall
boys.
if he said that.
I'm glad. Here it is.
Leave me alone. I wanted to move on with my life. And he won't let me. By making statements like this, he won't let me. I have to be here today. I have to be reliving it every single time. He, with these statements, with these leaks, these comments, once again, makes me have to speak to the most horrifying things that I've been through.
Oh my God. I mean, seriously. Why I have to lie with this girl? Seriously, Johnny should take up with Christopher Titus
See you, man.
because he went through a brutal divorce himself.
How's it going, man?
Where is it? Search. Oh, come on. What?
You know how many accidents are inside a house?
More than out there. Freaking, there's more out there than in the
Bullshit.
house.
Look it up. More accidents happen inside the house than outside.
You really want her to get hit by a car?
She's too dumb to know how to walk down the street and she deserves to get hit by a car.
It's the drivers I'm worried about. I'm not worried about her. I'm supposed to be in the fucking freaking football field.
It's right there.
They're talking about the football field over there. They don't have a football field at the high school. No, they don't. They use the football field near Boyers. For shit. Why do you think they don't do the freaking lunch thing at the school? They use the football field that Panther Valley uses by Boyers.
I don't know what you're going to do today. Look, send me the goddamn paper.
I know exactly.
The lady's good for nothing.
I don't know how to even work that. And they didn't even say one practice was. Carol? In the school. Very my friend have it at the school. I never
Good thing they have to limit how many people can be.
almost school baby. Not everyone was able to come to mine. And I had it at the school. I swear. Now what was I doing? Let me look for that one video I was. Unload. Brutal cross examination.
This season, I've only invited an elite group of competitors.
When I was in Bora, I remember seeing on French television the trial, and it just said something horrible person. But her face is everywhere, all over the world. Amber's life is never going to be normal because of what she's done. It will never be normal.
I got something I'm looking
Sir, you're not a
aware of any career opportunities that you lost as a result of Mr. Waldman's statements, are you?
1 a.m.
Well, it's kind of hard to point to the jobs you're not offered, to the gigs you don't get.
You were not replaced in Aquaman 2, were you?
They released me from my contract, and I fought to stay in it, and they kept me in it. I just don't know how much I'm in, actually, of the final cut.
And you testified yesterday that L'Oreal actually extended your contract in April of 2020. Is that correct?
I'm trying to find them.
Are you kidding me?
As heard, you tweeted at Adam Waldman, quote, "Yes, Mr. Waldman, I may be wearing makeup on this occasion, but on every occasion you will still be short." Did I read that right?
Ooh. She had the balls. I mean, you should seriously watch the girl.
Nick is gonna hate this one. He's in the chat getting triggered. Nick is gonna hate this one. He's in the chat getting triggered right now, but that's okay because he's completely breaded with his take on LawTube. Also, it doesn't matter. Hashtag. It does not matter what Nick thinks because it's a thing, whether he likes it or not. First, as you know, this is a legal mindset. We have fun here. We don't take this so seriously. We're not always all.
I mean, seriously. And then freaking Mr. Smeagol and freaking lookalike freaking Christopher Lloyd lookalike talking out their ass, talking in circles. Amber needs to start crying because oh, acts like she doesn't remember when she got that Johnny was going to her. Like she didn't see him in the car sitting right in front of her. Oh, come on.
Did anybody notice this when Amber walked into the courtroom today? Watch this. Just watch.
I'm watching this.
And watch. No one stands up for her. No one pulls out her chair. Look at me. You gonna pull out my chair?
No.
My chair? No? Okay. You don't pull out my chair? You? No? Okay. All right. It's all right. I'll get it myself. Thanks. Meanwhile, Johnny's team, his whole team, is standing and waiting. His lawyer stands up. Okay. First, he gets a wave from everyone in the courtroom. And then
even Amber Sard is waving. Hang on, finish.
I just found that funny. You have a seat together, complete partners. And then here's Amber again pulling out her own chair.
And I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him. And I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me."
Oh, yeah. This is from the TV show. The prank TV show.
Okay, Miss Amber Heard. Shanice. She wrote.
Does it say Bond vet? Hey,
okay,
my last name.
listen, Amber, I am the vet that has been taking care of the dog, okay? And I can confirm that stepped on a bee. Also, a little bit concerning, just before I gave him some more morphine to set him to sleep, he looked at me square in my eye and slid this across the table. Do you have any idea what this could be about? No. Okay. Also, he did do a little follow-up note, and he presented us with this. Okay. It's his writing, as you can see.
Basically crazy.
Anything could be causing that. Any problems at home? Alright, I only ask, sometimes these animals, they're very sensitive and they do act out. He might have stepped on the bee on purpose. Do you know what I mean? It could have been a form of self-harm. If he's been very stressed, yeah. So anything going on? No? The £100 million court cases we should know about? Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, I'll go get it for you.
Amber Heard's face, is it real or sus? This photo is from 2005. This one is from just last year. Her nose appears to have been thin, so I do believe she's had a rhinoplasty. Her upper lip was thinner in 2005 than it is now. The lip doesn't grow like this. She's probably had some lip filler injections. Her
Can
cheeks
we?
also look different. They're shaped a bit
Can
different.
we hear this again? This is the guy who deals with rhinoplasty.
He might have stepped on the bee on purpose. Do you know what I mean? It could have been a form of self-harm. If he's been very stressed, yeah. Is there anything going on? No? The £100 million court cases we should know about? Yeah, no. Okay. Alright. I'll go get it for you.
Amber Heard's face, is it real or sus? This photo is from 2005. This one is from just last year. Her nose appears to have been thin, so I do believe she's had a rhinoplasty. Her upper lip was thinner in 2005 than it is now. The lip doesn't grow like this. She's probably had some lip filler injections. Her cheeks also look different. They're shaped a bit differently. Some doctors have speculated that she may have had cheek implants, and I do think that's possible. Her chin also appears to have been reshaped. She may have a chin implant too. What do you think? Did I miss anything?
Oh.
At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before, and I just didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to react. My dog stepped on a bee. Objection, relevance. Hey, Amber, I just want
Chris
you
is
to know.
I'm Amber Heard.
If you want to talk. I know it's hard to open up, but if you wouldn't mind. I understand, actually. I actually get it. I get it. But I also know that vulnerability is our strength. So anything you want to share. My dog stepped on a bee. Wow.
Wow.
That's intense. Yeah. I have the bee with me. Oh. Can I see the bee? Such an idiot, so sorry.
Bro, watch Amber look at a photograph or notice her taking pictures and just pause. Look, you done? Okay. Now the photographs are done. I can finish it. All right, sweet. Thank you.
Hadn't landed a blow. Kate Moss in the stairs, and I swung at him. In all of my relationship to date with Johnny, I hadn't landed a blow. I don't know if he had let go of my neck or loosened my grip, but I remember slapping him across the face.
Hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you. Then you're not.
Guys, somebody just sent something to me on Instagram, and I have to share it with you guys because I don't know how I didn't catch it while watching yesterday. But listen to what Amber says while she's on stand.
And I said, I don't remember what I said to him, but I said something snotty to him that provoked him.
Like he was on top of me, and I'm looking at him in his eyes. I don't see him anymore. It wasn't him. It was black. I've never been so scared in my life.
Sobbing through her second day of testimony, Amber Heard described Johnny Depp's alleged attacks in graphic detail.
My head was bashing against the back of the bar and I couldn't breathe.
She accused Depp of slapping and kicking her during a private flight with others.
No one did anything. I felt so embarrassed that he could kick me to the ground in front of people.
And Heard broke down while claiming that during an alcohol-fueled rage in Australia, Depp sexually assaulted her. Her lawyers then showed images she took of the trashed home from that trip, including bloodstains.
There was blood on the carpet. I could see blood drips. My forearms were cut. My bottoms of my feet were sliced up.
She just did a bump in court. So hard to wipe tears that isn't there.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad has to pee.
I wouldn't get one free.
Here's the difference between Amber Heard when she's talking naturally and when she's acting.
Online and stopped, bank records and a different name, like all those things you have to do.
Notice how casually she's speaking. Now watch her performance.
I just sat there thinking, how much time do I have to figure out what I need to do? Because God, did he just hit me?
Will you please state your name?
Yes, it's Amber Laura Heard.
And what is your address?
I live in Yucca Valley, California.
And how old are you, Amber?
I am 36. I just celebrated.
Okay. And do you have a daughter?
I do. She also celebrated her birthday recently. She's 1.
Okay. And what is your profession?
I am an actor, mostly.
Okay. Now, why are you here?
I am here because my ex-husband is suing me for an op-ed I wrote.
And how do you feel about that?
I struggle to have the words. I struggle to find the words to describe how painful this is.
What the heck did I just watch today? This was one of the most bizarre things that I think I've ever seen on live TV. I was shocked by how many inconsistencies I could find as someone who's not even a lawyer. Let's go through them, shall we? Once again, when she tries to cry, she really forces herself and she's like, come on, let's go with the tears. We got this, we got this. She gets really close. Maybe one tear came out today, but that was it. And there were times when she was rubbing her eyes like, oh my God, but there was nothing there. There were no tears. Come on, man. Sometimes she would say, I will never forget this. I still remember. And then 2 seconds later, she said, I don't really remember. I don't really recall. She only remembers the things that conveniently fit her story. She also never seems to remember the sequence of things. He was on top of me. I think he was on top of me. He might have been on top of me. What I found really strange was her ability to use metaphors in the middle of her story, especially when you're so emotionally driven. Also noticed she has a little giveaway every time she's thinking or she's run out of things to say. She has this little thing, usually in the middle of a cry or an attempted cry, rather. The way she goes from sad to normal to sad to normal is just very inconsistent. She also uses the phrase, I suppose, I guess, I suppose. She's trying to play this innocent character who doesn't really want to ruffle any feathers. And the claims she made today, the way she was describing it, always described it from the other person's view. He did this, he threw this at me, he grabbed me like this. But if you had lived that experience, you would describe how it happened to you. I felt this happened to me. And she could remember all the details about the environment, but not the details about the actual thing she felt. This whole thing was absolutely bizarre. The fact that she would lie to this extent really...
Nobody asked for it, but I'm going to give it to you. Here's an actor's perspective on Amber Heard's testimony. So I've been a professional actor since I was 7 years old. And today, watching Amber's testimony from an actor's perspective, I noticed some very interesting things. As actors, it's our job to study human behavior, to really nail down the tiny little moments, details, movements, physicalities that really make authentic moments real.
He's on his knees and he rubs my hands and he's touching my hands and he's singing me, I will never do that again. I'm so sorry, baby. I put the way I thought I told it and it's done. I thought I put the monster away.
What I saw today was like massive performance to the jury. Do you believe me? Do you believe me? Do you believe? Now, of course, every human being is different. Everybody's going to have a different way to express their emotion. But as knowing that she has a performer background, to see her being so big and seeing that she's trying to get eye contact with every juror, I don't know about you, but anytime I recall trauma, I am not trying to see if every person is making eye contact with me. If anything, I'm actually probably shying away from eye contact because it's such a vulnerable, personable moment, especially what she was talking about, which is abuse and, DV and all sorts of crazy stuff. I thought that was a little weird. Disclaimer, everybody shares their trauma in different ways.
Okay, I need all these videos of people acting out Amber Heard's testimony. I need that to be like admissible in court. Like it needs to be seen by the jury. Like all these videos are it's evident at this point. It's literally evident. It's one thing to hear her testimony, and yeah, when you listen to her testimony and you pay close attention to the details, it's like, okay, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, girl, that doesn't really make sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how is he slapping you, and then you turn around to face him? He's slapping you from the back? Like, what? You know what? But then when you see it, when you see these people act these things out, you're like, what? What? The jury needs to see these things. The jury needs, I'm going to start a petition, because the jury needs to see them. I want them to be like, okay, can you stand up and show us? Like, they need to tell her, like, I'm not following. Like, can you stand up and demonstrate for the court, for the jury? Like, can you show us how that went? Because, someone's not acting up, babes. Like, what do you mean? I just seen the one where she was like, what she said? She was like, I don't know, but I've seen a lot of them. But the point of the story is, you're not making any sense, girl. You get it together.
Generally speaking, on a day-to-day, about 1 or 2 bottles of red wine were consumed per day. I think that's fair to say.
Did you ever observe Mr. Depp drink any of the wine?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever observe Ms. Heard drink any of the wine?
Yes, I did.
Regularly?
Daily.
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
Maybe you're just not drinking enough.
You serious? You're goddamn right.
She wasn't in that way either. Ready?
You made a fool of me, but that's broken free.